Happy Turkey Day, fellow Canadians. Anyway, they just announced the Pokemon Splatfest for November, which I'm very excited about because I love Pokemon. But it's Halloween. Where's the Halloween themed Splatfest? You know? They haven't announced it yet. So I feel like they're finally going to bring out that new mode they were talking about during one of the trailers, where every stage becomes like a mini salmon run. I think it's called like Big Run or something like that, where a bunch of salmonid just sort of invade the normal stages. So if that happens for Halloween, that'll be cool to see. But we could have both. We could also have a Halloween themed Splatfest as well, you know? So I'm manifesting. I want to have a Halloween Splatfest. You can't skip Halloween. That's a crime. Anyway, today we were playing against Captain Cuttlefish, Agent 1 and Agent 2, Callie and Marie. These guys are pretty straightforward. I haven't actually played against Cuttlefish that much because he's all dried up and he freaks me out. But yeah, they're very straightforward. They don't have like gimmicky decks. They don't have crazy cards. They're not super aggressive or anything like that. All these three have going for them is that they have really nice balanced decks. They have really good cards that we haven't really seen before. And they play on really fun maps. They're just really fun to play against. But yeah, they're pretty simple. You should have a good custom deck by now. You should know how all these stages work by now. Oh, was that on my phone? Could you hear it? I changed my ringtone to the Tacticooler jingle, and it just makes me so happy every single time. But anyway, this map, all you want to do, block him off just like normal. Try to block off Cuttlefish as much as possible early game. Keep him out of these like branches of the map, but also don't block yourself out from them if he manages to reach through like this. He's starting to try to block me. Fortunately, I have a nice long card to help me reach in there. Don't block me. Oh, and now he's coming into my zone. That's fine. As long as you can get control of at least one zone, you should be okay against Captain Cuttlefish. Yeah, alright. So we've got two zones, basically. So I'm going to start filling in my little area here. Keep him out even more. Oh, nope, he's through. So basically, Cuttlefish, the way he plays, he is very good at getting into every single corner of the map. He spreads out like crazy. He doesn't usually Tetris in his pieces like into a big clump very often, so you might find it difficult near the end of the game to play down a big ultimate like the Ultra Stamp, because like you're gonna cover, like if I placed it here, I'd cover what, 7 spaces out of my 12 possible spaces, which is not super cool. But that's pretty much what Cuttlefish will try to do. He will... Aw, it doesn't fit. Very good at getting all over the corners, so try to block him very early on if possible. That's pretty much it. Like, playing these guys is gonna give me time to just chat about other stuff, like the Splatfest. Like the Pokemon Splatfest, I am so excited for the Pokemon Splatfest. I think this is our second Pokemon themed Splatfest. And I don't know what team to pick right now, because like I looked at my past picks for my starters, and I went with 1 grass type, 3 fire types, and 4 water types, I believe. But I really want to pick Fuecoco for Scarlet Violet, so that would put me at 4 fire types, 4 water types. So I don't know what to go with, really. And because I wanted to make it even harder on myself, I was like, okay, what were my secondary picks? Because I usually play Pokemon games at least a couple times. So my secondary picks were all grass types pretty much. So like maybe I should just go with grass? I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know what team you guys are going to pick for the Pokemon Splatfest. I'm very excited. I'm very interested in knowing what you guys want to do. Okay, so this, we've maintained a lead the entire time. We've Tetrised in our own pieces into the corners of the map that we have taken over. I have positioned orange blocks near the center, so it gives me an opening to play a special right on top of them. But that's pretty much Cuttlefish. He's very simple, he's very straightforward. Just block him off, and you should be totally fine. As long as you have a custom deck, that is. A deck that... Here, I'll show... Wait, let's move on to the next one, and I'll just keep on talking about that. Nope. I gotcha, Cuttlefish. 10 wins. Yippee! So, Callie and Marie, these were the first sleeves that I got after Deep Cut. They're very simple, as long as you got a good deck. And by good deck, I don't mean like super crazy cards or like rare cards. Rare cards don't mean anything. I just mean a balanced deck. So you want to have at least 6 big cards, especially on this map. Draw. Because this is one of the biggest maps in the game, and you're going to be fighting for territory, because just like Cuttlefish, Callie is very good at spreading out all over the map and taking over all the corners. So it's just going to be hard to block because of the shape of this map. I think she might go this way, so I'm going to just reach in there so she doesn't block me out from one side of the map. Aw, she played both their cards right away. Cool. I know she wants to block me. These guys are very balanced. They will block if they have to block. Oof. They will attack when they need to attack. But that's okay because we're all up in there now. Just don't use the starter deck and you should be alright. Because the starter deck has too many medium cards. I've gone over this before. With too many medium-sized cards and not following the 6-3-6 rule that I made up, you're going to be struggling to block people early game unless you get all 3 of your big cards. And late game, you're going to be really struggling to play cards at all because you won't have enough small cards to get you through. So, get a lot of bigger cards, but not too many big cards, and you'll be fine. If you're still struggling against these guys, I recommend checking out my how to build a deck video. And you should be... That's like all the tips you're gonna need, probably. Hey man, that's rude. Alright, we've maintained our points. We're not falling too far behind. Let's grab myself 3 special. She's got a couple of clumpy cards, clumpy blocks of blue, so I can place a special down somewhere. Like, I've tried to position these orange blocks somewhere that's touching them so I don't have to go through my own blocks too much. Let's try to grab myself some more special. But anyway, back to Pokemon. So because I want to go to Fuecoco, I feel like I should pick red. A fire type team. But I feel like just water is the better type overall. Like, it's my favorite. But for Splatfest reasons, because green's my favorite color, I feel like I want to go with grass type because I love green and I want my ink to be green. You know? So I'm very torn on this. Okay, I can grab myself 2 special here. That won't be enough. Darn. What's my last card? Another tiny baby. I think I'll just go for this right now and see what Callie does. Don't do anything crazy. He's got 4 special built up. I've got this I can play. But I think we should be okay. But yeah, these guys, very straightforward. Everything, this whole series has been building up to these 3. They're gonna take all your normal Tableturf knowledge, put it all together. These guys are very good. I'm at 38 wins with her. I need to stop playing these guys. They're just so fun to play against. And now Marie, she plays on the River Drift map, which is very easy to block. I find because she plays on this map, that Marie is actually way easier to beat than Callie. Because if you've got a nice blocking deck, you should be totally fine. So that's why I'm hoping that they'll have a Halloween Splatfest just to give me more time to think about my November team. Because I'll be like, like if I pick Shiver's team again, or no, if I pick Big Man's team again, Shiver's team is gonna win again. Because this always happens. It's happened twice now. Okay, so you want to just block off Marie. But I want to go with Fry because I haven't gone with Fry yet. Well, I also haven't gone with Shiver, but she's won too much. She can't win again. Well, let's see here. There's too many things to think about when picking a team. Not that it matters, but I love Splatfest. They're so fun. Oh man. All 3 of them, they're actually not too bad at building up a lot of special very quickly when they need to. So probably watch out for that. Like the last game, Callie had a lot of special built up. She could have got me. She could have got me, but I'm not gonna let her. So yeah, just like the other 2, Marie wants to try and like spread out on this map, but because of this stupid map, she just cannot. Very easy to block her. You just want to position your cards up towards her zone so you have a special to get in there. Like I've got this orange block here, so I can just move in with a special very quickly if I need to. I'm gonna try to build myself a little wall so she doesn't get too far into my zone. A little wall of special blocks. So this will keep her out. Even though it's not like she has like too many special blocks facing towards my zone. She's not gonna get in there anyway. But still, I don't want her to get in there. These guys are very straightforward. That's pretty much all I have to say. I can't really say anything other than that, because like, what's there to say? Because at this point, you should know all these maps. You should know exactly what to do at this point, because we are so deep into the game at this point. Alright, so we can start... Oh, let's get some more special. Just a little bit more. Where can I grab some more special? Looks like nowhere. So let's get some freebies then. One special here. Grab 4 points from her. And we're at 6 points now. And again, I goofed it up. We're not really touching anything good. So I can put it there. Or I could special on, put this here. Yeah. Why not? Like this map, it limits you so much, but it's so fun to play on. Feel even more points from her. Eldon. They have a lot of good cards that you've probably never seen before, so it's like very unexpected. They pull out all these crazy rare cards. I still don't have that many good cards. And just to show you guys how not to play them, I'm actually gonna play, let's see. Let's just play Marie with the starter deck. And I'm gonna explain again why the starter deck is no good and you should build your own custom deck. Possibly following my 636 rule if you're still having difficulty. I still have the starter deck in here. I need to get rid of it. But if you're not following any of my tips and you're wondering why you're losing, just don't look at me. It's you, man. I gave you all my tips. Just follow them. They work because like I've been consistently winning for the last couple of weeks now. And yeah, I don't know what else to say to you. Alright, GooTuber, she's finally breaking through. Now, I could just respond by blocking her down here with Marigold, or I could just keep reaching up into her zone with this silly starter deck. The starter deck is so silly. I am definitely not a fan of the starter deck. I maintain that it's a terrible deck just because of how unbalanced it is. But it can still work. At the same time, while I'm condemning the deck completely, it still works. I just don't like it when it works. Works the same way as like when you don't follow the instructions on Lego, but you still manage to get a cool set. It's like that's not how you do it. You're doing it completely wrong, but it still works. Oh, Zapfish, my least favorite card because it's so chunky and it sticks out so far. It's only 9 points. But yeah, it's so easy to block Marie on here. It's not easy to block Callie because of her stupid map. Hopefully later on they'll unlock something where it's like we can play any character on any map. That'll be fun. I want to play Clone Jelly on something crazy. I want to play like Staff on a giant map maybe. Alright, building up special. A little bit more special. And Marie's kind of doing what I was saying to watch out against with Cuttlefish, where she spreads out throughout the map. Very hard to play something on top of her. Can I get any special this way? Oh, that's cool. One special for me. Killer Whale. Very cool card. I really want it. And we're losing our lead. Special on. Splat Doolies. Where can we put these? Yeah, sure. But yeah, a few of you mentioned this before, but I'm getting too good where even when I'm trying to like screw up and show you guys how not to do something, I end up just sort of winning anyway. Okay, let's do one more. We'll play against Marie on the giant map because that's going to be a lot harder to play against with the starter deck. Darn it! Maybe I should just build the crappiest deck ever for the next video because like apparently a lot of you really like this series and you want it to keep going. And I'll try, but like I've been so busy playing with my Steam Deck, so if you guys are interested in maybe Steam Deck videos, I could do a few Steam Deck videos because I love the Steam Deck. Let's hold on to that. See, even though I have some terrible cards right here, I'm gonna hang on to it just to see what happens. So she's probably gonna spread out throughout the map again, and we're just gonna let her. Like, I'm not trying to lose, I'm just trying to get myself into a tough situation, see if I can get myself out later on. Let's just put this here. I'm not trying to block her or anything. Oh, big bubbler! Gotta get that big bubbler card. Use my big chunky cards. I'm just like instinctively playing now. I don't really even think about it. Oh man, I just want multiplayer to open up so I can play all you guys, try out all your new decks, help you build new decks. I don't know. And look, see, this is how we're gonna start falling behind here because the starter deck, if you take a look at that, it follows the 3-9-3 kind of structure. So we've got 3 tiny cards, we got 9 medium cards, and we got 3 big cards, and we're gonna start losing because we've played all of our big cards, and I know that Callie still has a lot of big cards left. Although, interestingly enough, it's all about blocking here because this deck has the point potential, 131 point potential. So if I played every single one of the cards, it would add up to 131. But so does my normal Yeehaw Baby deck. It also has 131 point potential. So it really is all about bigger cards to block people off. If you have no way of blocking people, like if you have a whole bunch of medium-sized cards, only medium-sized cards, it might be a little tougher to block people off. And like right now I'm finally struggling. Let's grab myself another special. And she hasn't been Tetrising her pieces. She's all over the place. So even if I had a nice big chunky card, I wouldn't be able to take a bunch of my points back near the end. Because she's just all over the place. Should I keep building up special? I don't know. Let's put one here. Block her off at the top. We're in a pretty tough spot right now. I'm trying to maintain kind of my points, kind of. One more here. And for my last turn, I'm gonna grab myself 2 more special, maybe? Let's see, where can we grab myself? Grab me 2 special. I can put this tri-stringer. I can put it... I want to grab a special. Special, no special. Special, 2 special. How about over here? Nope, blocked off. Blocked off. So much blockage. Okay, let's go back and do that normal thing. So 2 special for me. And oh, I thought this was a 3. I wasn't looking. I thought this was 8 points. Ha ha ha. See, now we've got ourselves in a tough spot. Let's see. Oh, I could tie it. Oh, no, and she won. Okay, there we go. Finally, a loss for me with the silly starter deck. But now you know why not to use a starter deck, because too many medium-sized cards. Can't block anybody with that. Wow, a defeat. Yeah, I don't know. What? Should I play against Cuttlefish with the starter deck as well? Starter deck is garbage. Or what if I just build a completely new deck? Because this is the penultimate video. I'd like to keep this series going, but there's no more characters left for this particular how to beat every single character series. So let's build a new deck. Got my diagonal deck still. I've got a little jump blocker that I've never used. I got big man blocker. No, not big man blocker. What did I use this for? I can't even remember. Anyway, let's deck 11. I've got so many decks. So let's just edit it first. Gotta have a Splat Bomb. Love Splat Bomb. I honestly now think it's one of my favorite cards. Like, if you don't like Splat Bomb, that's totally fine, but it just works in so many situations. It's so small, it's so versatile. I would put it in any deck if you have it. Or even more, if you have, what's that card? Shoot, I'm blanking. The one that's flipped, Small Fry. If you have Small Fry, Lil Buddy, that's even better. You have 2 Splat Bombs in your deck, basically. That's why he costs so much more, because it's not like he's a better card than Splat Bomb. It's just that it gives you the opportunity to have 2 Splat Bombs, basically, which is so valuable. That's why he costs 40 points. That's why he's a rare, even though he's just a Splat Bomb. And let's go for our bigger cards, actually. I really want to keep my ultimates in there. Oh, and also Dynamo Roller is now one of my favorite cards because it's got reach. It's so tall. It's just a fantastic card. Because, like, I think that's one of my longest and widest cards that I can use in any situation. Like, none of them are really... Because he takes up a 7x4 area, and none of these really... I just got Big Shot. Let's try out Big Shot. I never get to use Judd. I've never used Judd, so let's put in Judd. Oh. Can we sort by rarity? No, we can't. Oh well. I'd show you an all-rare deck, but I don't have any small cards that would work in an all-rare deck, so maybe not. Oh wait, I use these all the time. Let's try cards I've never used before. Never used. Let's try out the Tacticooler. Let's try out Inkstorm, and I'm not gonna put in Ultra Stamp, even though it's my favorite card. We've got our 3 big ones, our 3 sort of bigger ones, and now let's move on to our 3 medium ones. I think Jet Squelcher is a really cool card that I haven't gotten to use much. I'm not putting in Zapfish. I hate Zapfish. All my friends hate Zapfish. Okay. Little Judd, because that's a very cute card. And I've never used Classic Swiffer yet, so let's put that in. And let's put that in order. What are some small cards I never use? I don't use Splatter Shot. I don't use Curling Bomb. I love Octo Stamp. So useful. I'm not going to use them. I don't want to put too many diagonals in there. Let's put in the Auto Bomb, because I never use the Auto Bomb. Let's put in Slime and Lid, because I don't like Slime and Lid at all. Alright, so point potential 132. I think that'll be pretty interesting. So let's... what did I just do? Okay, there we go. Save that. Cool. Wait, I gotta change the sleeves. I gotta change the deck name. What should I change it to? Yeah. And I've got so many sleeves now. Let's put Sheldon's in, because I've never used Sheldon's. Whoa, looks cool. Alright, so this is our mystery deck that we've never used. And let's play against Cuttlefish. Play against each of them twice. And now we're gonna try to win. Try to win with our random deck. Didn't even try it out. But because it's Cuttlefish, same rules apply. Block him off. I'm not gonna redraw because we are taking risks today. Alright, let's get in there. Don't block me. Cuttlefish right down the middle. Interesting move. And I don't have anything now to block him off with, so let's try this. He's gonna go to the right. No, he's gonna go to the left. Ooh, I don't have any long cards in this deck. So I could just keep pushing, or I could start blocking him off. No, he's in. Interesting. I guess Jet Squelcher is our one long card, but I can't fit it in there. Cool. I love the ink back. Such a weird shape. So, because we've blocked off Cuttlefish pretty much, we've left ourselves a nice big chunky space to later put on a Inkstorm. I just have to position some orange blocks so I have access to it. And look at this, it Tetris in perfectly. Bad move though, because now he gets a special. Don't give your opponent too many specials if you can. Avoid that. Another special, 2 special for me. Like, I think I'll start focusing on just building up special for this, because I really want to play my Inkstorm. Alright, Big Shot, let's see what you got. That's not bad. It's such an odd shape. There's not many cards that completely separate from the main part of the card like that. Like, it still touches diagonal, but still, it's like all the way out there. I've already forgotten what cards I have left in my deck. Let's take a look at that. Oh, I can't use any of these. Very interesting. Can I build up more special? I want to focus on building up special since I've doomed myself pretty much. Uh-oh. Let's pass on the Octodisc. Octodisco? Doesn't really look like the Octodisco. Oh, I guess it's shaped like the shield, and the Octodisco is just that tiny little, the special point, or the top, the little nubbin at the top there. That's pretty funny. I've never used that card. Crazy. Okay. What can I use? Sploosh-o-matic. Flash-o-matic. Such a compact little card. Okay, special on. Can I do anything with it though? I can grab myself one special. Sure, let's do that. I think we've lost with this silly deck. Whoa! Didn't position any specials there, so I'm kind of out of luck here. I can go up here. I think he's way too far ahead for me to catch up though. So I think that's another loss for us with this mystery deck. Inkstorm? Do you fit anywhere? Oh, Inkstorm. We were close. So let's review why this deck was bad. I wasn't able to use, I think I had too many big cards that took up too many space. The Octodisco is a very chunky card, and it'd be really good early game, I guess. Let's see. I'm dragging this video out as long as possible because I know you guys like these videos and you just like watching me play and build decks, so let's keep it going. I don't know, if you've already gotten all the tips you needed in the early part of it. Alright, so yeah, we don't have any cards with reach. You want to get at least 2 cards with reach. Like, sure that the, this is only 6 long. You want to go for 7 if possible, like with the Jet Squelcher, but because the Jet Squelcher is so far down, it didn't really work for that. So I would swap out this with perhaps good old Splat Charger. And I would swap out the Octodisco because it's, oh man, 5 by 5 and it's all empty. I would pick something a little bit more compact. Let's go for something like the Hydro Splatling because it also has reach. Yeah, if you just build a blocky, straightforward deck. That's just my style. I didn't even get to use Judd. Did I get to use Judd? I didn't use him. I would go with something with more reach, like... Judd is basically just another Marigold, basically. He's got diagonals, he's hard to get that special. So if you don't have a lot of diagonal cards, don't put those in. So let's take out these guys, because they've got too many diagonals. And I'm gonna put in good old Ultra Stamp. It's never let me down. And let's try the Zeko card. It's sort of chunky. And I need something that will block off. Let's try Takaroka. And these nubbins are so hard to fit in. I'm basically just rebuilding my Yeehaw Baby deck at this point. It just works. It just works so good. This is chunky, but he's got too many nubbins sticking out. This is too compact. I want to reach out more with the Stinger. Okay, I've got a few cards. I've just basically, oh man. But now we're down a couple points. Is this still the same deck? Should I just make this my final video, now that I've made it so long? Let's play against Clone Jelly and see what Clone Jelly does. So with Clone Jelly, he's gonna copy your deck completely. And we play on Main Street, so you're kind of limited, but it's easy to block off Clone Jelly if you get the opportunity to, and this is a perfect hand. So Dynamo Roller, great at blocking people, lots of reach. Jet Squelcher, let's just use that right now because I really like the card. I like the way it looks. don't like the card exactly. I just like how it's a big chunky L shape that goes up. It's a J shape. I like that a lot for some reason. I don't know why. It's pleasing to look at. Back up with my Hydra Splatling. Move upwards with the Stinger. And we're blocked! Alright, so now we can start Tetrising in our pieces. Zeko is such an odd shape. I think I might actually not like it. Big Shot's surprisingly easy to play, even though he's so long. He'd be great for blocking, though I'd watch out for that diagonal that he has. Because people can just go right through there. Zeko, I'm still hanging on to this. It's not great to be hanging on to a card for so long. If I can't find a space to play a card, I'll just take it right out of my deck because it's clearly doesn't have a clear use. Grab myself 3 more special. This is a pretty good deck at building up special. So far, at least. Maybe against a different enemy that doesn't have my exact cards would have an easier time blocking me off. You know what? I will come back. One more video, just with Clone Jelly, and then the series will be complete. How about that? One more special for me. A few of you mentioned maybe I should do like deck reviews or card reviews, and that would be cool, only I don't have a lot of the cards, so it might be a little tough, so I might just start focusing on collecting all the cards up. Very hard too. I have to spend a lot of time. Like some of you have asked where you can find all of the— oh shoot, I passed by accident. I was trying to play my Ultra Stamp and I've accidentally passed on my Ultra Stamp. This is the first time this has ever happened with my Ultra Stamp. No, Ultra Stamp. That's okay, we still won. But a few of you have asked where to find exactly, like where on the single player, where to find cards, the card packs. Like there's one on every single map, so more spoilers. I'm gonna show you guys the— where is it? Am I thinking of something else? No, I have to go there. We have to go there. I was thinking of the app. Because the app shows you all of the stages. So the cards are not in the stages, the cards are in the overworld. They're like just all around here. If you are having trouble there's one per island basically, so there's one card sleeve, or card pack somewhere around here. 1 card pack, 3 card packs, 4 card pack, 5 card pack, 6 card packs. Those are all the card packs. I can't quite remember where they all are, but they're here. Just if you can completely survey the entire map, you'll find them. So basically all you want to do is make sure all of the parts unknown are covered in ink and all of the areas of interest are no longer green. If you see an area of interest, all you want to do is just ink the ground and throw your little buddy around at the ground, and he'll try to sniff out special stuff for you, and you'll find those card packs as long as you can completely survey a map. And you don't even need to play all the levels to survey the map. All you have to do is just like play some of the easier levels, or play a level that you really like over and over again if you really don't want to play the rest of the game. And you'll just get enough eggs to just buy whatever. It's pretty simple to find those 6 card packs. So there's 6 card packs there, and then the rest are all in your catalog. I'm gonna go back home. I just unlocked another one at level 60. Yeah, 60? What am I at of the catalog? My god. I'm all over the place with this video. So I just hit level 68. We're getting to 69. You should, if you're at, like, if you play every single day, once per day, it resets at 5 o'clock for me, so if you play right at 5 o'clock and you get your catalog, like, if you win, you're basically gonna go up a catalog level, because they're only like 9,500 points, and you get 7,500 points for every 1 win per day, or once a day for your first win. So you'll get your card packs pretty easily there. And like, even with all the card packs that I have, I barely have any cards still. So don't feel too bad if you don't have any cards at this point, because look at this. I only have 94 cards, and I've gotten all of the packs you can get at this point, pretty much. The rest are all based on luck, and actually finishing the catalog. So that's pretty much it. I don't really know what else to say. Let's just take a look at what's going on. How are you guys doing? I like chatting with you in the comments. A few of you have asked if I could start a Discord. I'm not sure what I'd even talk about in a Discord. Like, I like keeping it just keep it in the comments. Cause like on Discord, there's already Tableturf ones. If you really want to talk about Tableturf, I'm in a bunch of those Tableturf Discords. You should just join all of them if you really like Tableturf and talking about Tableturf. I'm on the Tableturf Reddit. I like talking about Tableturf on there. So, I don't know. Yeah, I've just been so busy playing with my Steam Deck that I haven't really been playing much. So if you want Steam Deck videos, let me know. We can do Steam Deck instead. But that's pretty much all for me now. I'll see you guys for the final video where we just build a bunch of decks against Baby Jelly. Like, you got a little preview, not Baby Jelly, Clone Jelly. You got a preview of that just now. But yeah, I'll see you guys around. Bye!